Okay,
Okay,
hello,
so
Mr. Legui. Hello, Jerry.
Jerry, I think I remember Jerry.
Oh, sorry, Mr. Legui. What will I send you? Send what? Yeah, yeah. Oh. I cannot see you, Mr. Legui. Can you join again? Join again, please. Wait a second. My student is joining in.
There's only 2 of them, so we got plenty of time.
Yes. Okay, here you are, Mr. Legui. I can see you. Yes. Okay.
Oh, we have 2 Mr. Liquids.
Yes. It is a microphone account.
Okay. So we have a microphone Jerry and a microphone Liquid.
Yes, that's it.
Okay, so am I correct that there is no presentation today?
Yes, there is a presentation today before speaking test.
Is it? Did you send it?
Yes, I just sent it. I sent
Maybe.
three materials. Can you see that? Two materials. The first
You
part
said
of presentation, and the second one is about speaking test. Can you see that?
you sent me the resource material, which is the document.
Yes, I sent you 2. The first one is final test, and the second one is evaluation form. Link, 2 links.
Yes.
Okay.
But there's no presentation.
Oh, really? There is no presentation here? Let's see. You know, here, I will show you this one. Yes, can you see that here?
Hold on, it's loading.
Yes. Yeah,
Yes.
this one. The first part is presentation test, and the second one is speaking test.
Oh, no, I don't mean that. Sorry, D, I don't mean that. I mean, am I giving any lesson before the test?
Oh my gosh. I'm sorry. No
worries.
No,
it's some, because obviously for most speaking tests, there is a I would give a lesson beforehand, but obviously because this is level 3, I don't think there is one today.
Yeah.
So,
but you can give them some question if you want to warm up.
We will we can do some warm-ups. But I have done this one before. A long time ago I've done this test.
Oh wow, really?
Yes. Because normally I do the other test with these students, which is different topics for level 3.
Yeah.
But yeah, I remember this one because it has a presentation. I remember.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me just quickly just read over, make sure I've got the rules correct. Yeah, I've done this one before. This is a good one. Okay. Hello, everybody. Hello. So my name is Mr. Callum. Mr. Callum. I come from England, but I live in Hanoi in Vietnam. So hello to Le Quay. Le Quay.
Nice to
How
meet you.
are you? How are you?
Yes, I'm fine today. I'm so great. I feel great.
Good. You feel great. Awesome. Hello, Jerry.
Hello.
Hello, Jerry. How are you?
Today I'm hot.
You're hot. Did you say
today,
no?
Today I'm good.
Good. I thought you said today I am hot. I'm like, today's weather's cold. Jerry, have we met before, Jerry? Jerry, have we met before?
Jerry?
Have I seen you before? Yes?
No.
No? I'm sure I marked Jerry on level 2. I'm pretty sure.
Wow.
Maybe.
You have a good memory, teacher.
I remember I remember Jerry because Jerry is a different type of name in England. And I also remember the little head thing.
Ah, wow. Yeah.
Okay. So today we have a speaking test. Now, how long per student? Because I do not have a time requirement on this evaluation form.
Sorry, teacher.
How long per student? How much time do they get each?
Each student. Okay. Our class is about 1 hour and 20 minutes. So you can divide suitably. 1 hour and 20 minutes. So you can.
How we would normally do it.
Okay, for
is-
example,
I would do about 20 minutes per student. Is that accurate for level 3?
okay, let me see. Each presentation will last about 5 minutes at least.
Yes.
And then after that, you can give them some comments,
Mhm.
and maybe about okay, let me see. 15 minutes to 20 minutes
Yes.
for the presentation. And
Yes.
there is for speaking test.
Questions. Yes.
Yes.
That's how I was going to run it. So it was going to be 5 minutes presentation,
Yeah, 5 minutes.
15 up to 20 for the speaking test.
Yep, that's it.
So before we start today, because we are going to run 25 minutes per student, 50 minutes, which means
Sorry, teacher.
no, I'm just talking to myself, Miss T. I'm just doing the maths to make sure I give them enough time. Okay, we will start at 1:45. We'll start the test at 1:45. Before we start, let's do some practice. Let me grab some questions I have ready. Okay, here we go. Let me show you some questions and we can do some practice before the test. So, have we done the lesson on the environment? Did we do a lesson on the environment?
Yes.
Yes. So we can answer these questions. We can go over some of these questions. Let's start with LeQuay. Quay,
Yes.
could you live without electricity for 1 week?
Yes, in my opinion, I think I can live without electric in a week, because if without electric, we have planned to go to north of Vietnam to travel someday, and with a family, and we can live without electric. Yes, I think so.
Okay. Jerry, could you live without electricity for 1 week? Jerry, could you live without electricity for 1 week?
I think it depends on each person, but I can live with electricity in a week. Because it is a job that is suitable for me, and the method in which I am trained, and electricity. Most of the items in the house or in life needs electricity, and moreover, if there is no electricity, I will have to climb stairs because the elevator is not working.
Oh, so many stairs. I would have to climb 15 floors. So many stairs. How many floors would you have to climb, Jerry? How many steps would you have to climb?
Oh. Study and work.
Oh, okay, Jerry. Yeah, I will. How many floors? How many steps? You know, Jerry. Step. Do you have to climb? Yeah.
The step is 2 to 4.
2 floors. Okay, thank you, Jerry. Thank you. Teacher T, do you think you could live without electricity for 1 week?
No, I cannot because
No.
my student.
Yes. So this is important to think about. What about
Yeah.
work? Without electricity, your boss, he would be calling you, ring, ring, where are you? Where are you? And you could not answer. You could get fired. And without a job, I would have no money. And without money, I would die. So I could not live without electricity. Okay. Now, let's move on to another discussion. Let's talk about social media. Social media. LeQuay, how often do you use social media?
I use social media every day.
Every day. What do you
Yes.
use? What platform?
Facebook and YouTube. Yes.
Facebook and YouTube. What videos do you watch, Quay, on YouTube?
Recently, I watched TOEIC listening test and motivation speech.
Motivation speeches.
Yes.
Better than I watch gameplay.
Yes.
I watch movie reviews and gameplay. Oh, good, good. So, do you use social media to keep in contact with your family, LeQuay?
Yes. Now I live here. I live with my family, but when I study at university, and I often to contact with my family through a video call or chatting with my sister. Yes.
Yes. So I live in Vietnam and I live a long way from my family in England and have moved away for a long time. So I use it to contact my family. And my sister, she has lived in Korea for almost 3 years, and I use it to contact her as well. And she was also here last week.
Yes.
So we could organize on social media, which
Yes.
brings us to our next topic. This question is for Jerry. Jerry,
Yeah.
what? Let me cancel this here. What are the advantages of using social media? Good advantages.
The advantage of social media is help me study, watching, learning English, and use social media network to communicate and more than that, make friends and have fun for my mother.
Yeah. What are we using now, Jerry? What are we using right now? What platform?
Right now I use Zoom and Facebook.
Yes, and we are on Zoom. Yes. So we are all on Zoom, a social media, and through Zoom, I can teach people all around Vietnam.
Yes.
Yes, I can spread my teaching outside of Hanoi. So it's useful advantage.
Yes.
Thank you very much, Jerry. Now, LeQuay, what are the disadvantages of social media?
Yes, beside advantage of social media and have disadvantage about lost a lot of time of me, lost a lot of time. Because
Use a
social
lot of
media
time.
have hot news and yes, and many program to see like soccer or famous person or favorite film.
Yes,
A
I
lot
can
of time.
spend a lot of time reading the news. And that uses lots of time up and it can be wasteful. So you could say it wastes time.
Yeah.
Remember as well, you could also become addicted to the news. You can become addicted to the social media. Teacher
Yes.
T, do you think you are addicted?
Me addicted to social media?
Yes.
Yes. Sometimes.
Sometimes. How often do you watch social media?
About 2 hours per day.
2 hours a day. 2
Yeah.
hours is healthy. 2 hours is healthy.
Yeah.
LeQuay, how many hours do you use social media a day?
That's normally I use for 3 to 4 hours per day.
4 hours is pushing it, but still okay. 4 hours is a little too far, but still good. Jerry, how often, how many hours do you use social media every day?
Oh, I think I use 5 hours.
5 hours, addicted. Jerry is addicted. They use it for more than 4 hours a day. Okay, I'm only joking, Jerry. I am only joking. So I just want to move now on to the main presentation, just so we have enough time. So from what I understand, everybody here has a presentation. Each presentation has a select number of slides. There will be part 1, part 2 on body parts. There will be an introduction and part 1 on body parts, or there will be a conclusion and part 2 on body parts. So I will repeat. You can, and I will select it. You can either focus on part 1 and part 2 of your presentation on body parts. Just have the introduction and part 1 on body parts, or the conclusion and part 2. You will have 5 minutes, up to 5 minutes for the presentation. Let me grab the evaluation form as well, so I can check to see if it is different to my usual form. Hold on, it's loading up. Ah, yes, this is different to my normal form. Don't worry, it's similar to the stuff I usually use, so we will just use this one. Let me download that. Okay. So for your presentation, you will have up to 5 minutes. Afterwards, we will do the speaking test. There will be up to 15 minutes. Do not worry if it goes over. And I will ask you 10 to 15 questions at random from different topics you have studied.
Yep.
Yes.
I just told them to prepare before the.
Okay. So now that we have fully gone over the lesson objective today, the objective for the speaking test, we are ready to start.
Yes.
So I think, teacher, are we going to go to breakout rooms?
Okay, of course, right?
Yes. The first teacher that did this did all the presentations in one room, but I would prefer to move to breakout rooms.
Yeah, okay, I will divide into 2 breakout room. Yeah, wait a second.
I'm just going to grab my pen.
Yes. Wait a second. All right. Yes. Okay. Mr. Legui, you will stay here and prepare, okay? And Thảo, you will go first. Yes. Okay, so Thảo, you will go first, right?
I have to say my Korean.
Wait a second. Wait the teacher a little bit.
Here we go. I just wanted to grab some water.
Yep. Oh, Jerry will go first. Yes, teacher.
Okay, Jerry, first we will have the presentation. Are you ready, Jerry?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay. So I want you, Jerry, to focus on body parts 1 and body parts 2. Teacher T, could you also translate to make sure Jerry gets the correct parts? So the focus of the presentation should be on body parts 1 and body parts 2.
Oh, one body part 1 and body part 2. Okay. All right. I got it. Yeah, you mean that she will focus on the body part.
Yes, the wheel just says body parts 1 and body and 2.
Body part 2 and body part 1. What does it mean? What does it mean? Like,
That's
because maybe there are 3 main parts in her body. Maybe. So
that's just what the wheel says, Miss T. I don't
okay.
know more
Yeah,
than what the wheel says.
all right, the wheel. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So now, Jerry, how many parts are there in your presentation? In the body part, body, how many main ideas? 2 or 3?
I get 3 main ideas.
Okay, so you just need to present 2 main ideas. Okay, 2 main parts in your body. Yes, so you can share the slide and you can start the presentation. Yes, Jerry. Yep.
2 main ideas. The first,
Yeah, the first 2 main. Yes. Yes, try hard, Jerry. Yes.
hello everyone. To my presentation. Today I will talk about the best place I have visited. This is Vũng Tàu. Vũng Tàu Big East, which is local in the South Vietnam, as well as between 2 famous mountains. It's one of the most beautiful coastal cities in Vietnam. I give 3 main ideas for surpass, so that you can understand better. 1 introduction about Vũng Tàu. 3 the preparation for a trip to Vũng Tàu, and 3 the experience in Vũng Tàu. And firstly, as you have been, they are the famous and typical place in Vũng Tàu. This is later, of course, with MR on the Iceland. This is lighthouse and evening festival. Moreover, this place is famous for many its out delicious dishes and specialty, especially stingray hot pot. The seafood here is fresh, delicious, and affordable. You can order the host and easy cook right before you. But for me, new dishes are the best. Vũng Tàu cuisine is very diverse. Secondly, Vũng Tàu belongs to the tropical monsoon climate. It has 2 distinct seasons, the dry season and the rainy season. Therefore, I recommend you to from July to October. This is the most beautiful and suitable time to travel. So that my family went to Vũng Tàu Big E over 2015. In my eye, my mother is a very meticulous person. So before going she prepare a new thing like gloves, sunscreen, and fruits. Next, are the activities that I have participated in. This is cable car, downhill and swimming. But I like the stick view. View is free to play and take picture with the whichever seat. Finally, to participate in festival here, it is considered a cultural future. Work receiving, I feel very happy when I were able to go out with my parents. That enough. It's that time I could go out with support my mom and dad. It's a bit sad. Anyway, it's the most memorable memory of my life. Thanks for listening.
Thank you. I think Teacher T, I think for the next one, I'll just have them do the whole presentation. If they have 5 minutes, there's no point skipping parts. So I think you did very good, Jerry, very good for the presentation. I liked the presentation. There was lots of information. Lots of information, and it was well presented, as well as loved the visuals. I liked your use of connecting words, like moreover, however. I liked that. Very academic, and you had some good memorization. One thing I would like you to improve upon, Jerry, is your fluency. You're so nervous, I can tell, but you are good at English. So your nervousness is impacting your fluency, it's impacting your flow. So one way we can improve upon that is more lessons or more speaking to native speakers. And also maybe find a friend who speaks English and speak English more to them to be more confident. Now, Jerry, we are moving on to the speaking test. I want you to remember, Jerry, be confident, okay? Be confident.
Yeah.
So, let me grab. Are you ready, Jerry?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay. Jerry, before we start, can you introduce yourself to me?
Yeah. I can hear.
Introduce yourself, please.
Jerry, can you introduce yourself to me?
My name is Thảo. But I can call me Ready. I'm a freshman at University of Transport and Communication. My major is Business Administration. Yeah.
Do you have any hobbies, Jerry?
Yes, I have my hobby swimming and playing games.
What games do you play?
I playing game. The name is Liên Quân Mobile.
Okay, yes, a mobile game. I've heard of this before. Thank you, Jerry. Thank you. So we are now going to move on to the speaking test. There will be a selection of questions from different topics. If there is any question you do not understand, tell me and I will repeat the question. Now, let's start with the first question. Jerry, what kind of movies do you like?
I like Nhà bà nữ Mori. I prefer to watch movie at the cinema, and the name of film is Nhà bà nữ.
Can you tell me, Jerry, what is the movie about?
The movie is about I was on the big and VV screen. VV screen. I have seen many beautiful couple and look at them very happy.
Okay. Tell me about your family.
My family, there are 3 people in my family. My mother, younger brother, and me. My mother is worker and younger brother is student.
Thank you, Jerry. Jerry, what do you plan to do this weekend?
I plan learn English and I go to school all day. And I plan hang out with my friend.
Where will you hang out?
I hang out in Phan Kiếm Lake.
Okay, good, good. Now, where do you like to travel?
I like to travel. Vũng Tàu is a presentation with you and teacher.
Yes, I remember.
Yeah.
Tell me, do you like the beach, Jerry?
The beach. Yes, I do. The beach is local and I can swimming and play with my family.
Okay. Now, tell me, Jerry, who inspires you the most?
The person who inspired me is Mira Dekma. He has a saying that I like very much. That is, I learn from the mistake of others.
Is that the full saying? Is that finished?
I finished.
Okay, next question. Tell me, Jerry, do you believe in love at first sight?
I don't believe at first because I don't believe in my love, and I think I love bring many save time and make a lot of money, and I don't like.
Okay. Now, Jerry, do you use social media?
Yes, I use social media such as Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube.
Now, do you believe Facebook is good or bad?
I think Facebook is one part good. I can see the picture with my friend, my family. I can call with my mother, chatting with my friend, and learning group.
Okay. Jerry, what is the craziest thing you have ever done?
Crazy.
What is the craziest thing you have ever done?
Crazy active. I think is a job that is suitable for me. The mirror in which I am trained in my the creative most important thing is working hour. Next is the working environment. It's about bonus and salary because I want to care of myself and my mother.
Tell me, Jerry. So, Jerry, I'm saying craziest. Crazy.
Crazy.
Weird. Weird and crazy. So what is the craziest thing you have ever done?
I think I crazy is learn study at university. I cannot I don't understand the subjects economics.
Okay. Thank you, Jerry. Now, Jerry, do you think making mistakes is important for personal growth?
I think mistake is it may be good because when I am a mistake, I I can learn lesson and the next I don't mistake my mistake.
Okay. Do you believe talent is the most important thing for success?
I don't understand talent.
So is talent your natural abilities? Talent. Is talent the most important thing for success?
I think the talent is one part. Because it's it's depend on hard work and ex experience in my life.
Jerry, do you understand the question?
She does.
Yep.
Don't worry. She's just thinking. Have you finished, Jerry? Okay, Jerry, we will move on to the next question. Jerry, are video games a waste of time?
No. I feel the video game is have fun and help me stress.
Do you enjoy playing video games?
I enjoy playing people and you and I see.
Okay. So, Jerry,
Now,
do you believe leisure and relaxation time are important? Or do you feel it's more important to stay busy?
I feel relaxing in my free time.
You prefer to relax when staying busy?
Don't know.
Don't know. Oh, so Jerry, do you think it's important to relax?
I think rest is important.
Why?
When I feel happy, can I have work in a
Mm. You're doing well. You are doing well, Jerry. So yes, if you are more happy from relaxing, you can do better work. Do you agree?
and work effectively and learn and
Yes,
study.
effectively. Thank you. Last question. Last question. What is the most important factor to maintain a romantic relationship?
I never relax, but I think we must, in order to maintain a long-lasting relationship, I need respect each other and need patience, and, understand and empathize. Especially, I can we can trust and commitment.
Okay. So that is the end of the speaking test. That's the end of the time. Thank you. Thank you, Jerry.
Okay, thank
So
you, teacher.
I will give some small feedback now. You can translate, Miss T.
Yep.
So similar comments to the presentation part. I think some of the ideas were very advanced and good. There was some good use of vocabulary, although there was some small misunderstandings. Very good annotation and pronunciation. However, I think your biggest weaknesses are obviously your fluency with your nervousness. You were very nervous, which I think stopped a lot of the questions when you were unsure.
Yep.
And I think the grammar as well, with the word order especially. Sometimes the word order was off, or sometimes you would miss words, important words in your sentence. However, other than that, I think you did good.
Okay, thank you. So I will translate to her, right? Wait, a minute, just 1 minute. Rồi, nhìn chung thì em cũng nghe được thầy phần nào hiểu được ý thầy đúng không? Thì thầy nói là thầy dành một lời khen rất lớn về cái ý tưởng của em. Đó, từ vựng rồi ý tưởng nó rất là cao, tốt. Thế nhưng tuy nhiên sẽ có một số từ mà nó dùng trong trường hợp đấy chưa được hợp lý cho lắm. Và cái thứ hai là về cái độ trôi chảy á, nó cần phải cải thiện hơn về mức độ trôi chảy. Và cái thứ hai là em cứ tự tin lên, đừng lo lắng quá. Đó, được chưa? Và cuối cùng đấy chính là về mặt ngữ pháp, thì mình sẽ cần cải thiện mặt ngữ pháp của mình. Đó, vậy thôi. Đấy, thì đấy là những cái nhận xét mà thầy đưa cho em nhé. Ok. Yeah. Em có lời gì dành cho thầy không? Thì mình có thể chia sẻ với thầy luôn. Yeah, I just translated. Yes. And
Yep.
okay, Jerry, do you want to say something to teacher? Your microphone, Jerry. Microphone, please.
I want to say thank you, the teacher. I feel nervous.
Nervous, yes.
In the future, I will learn, study grammar and vocabulary is well.
Okay. I believe in you, Jerry. I believe in you. Thank you so much.
Okay, so now teacher, I will send Mr. Lê Quý to you, okay? And Jerry, you will wait me in the main section, right? Wait a second.
Hello, Quay.
Hello, Mr. Lê Quý. Try hard. Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. So, hello, Quay. We will start the test today
Yes.
with a presentation. So
May
can
I
you load?
may share screen?
Yes, Teacher T will allow you to share the screen and you can
Okay.
show us your presentation.
Yes. Mr. Lê Quý, you can start your presentation right now in 5 minutes. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Let's go.
Okay.
Can you see
So-
my screen?
I can, yes. So, Mr. Quay, we will do the full presentation because we have 5 minutes. So start when you are ready.
Yes. Yes. Now I start my presentation. Singapore is a famous place to travel. In my presentation, have include from 3 parts. Number 1, I introduction Singapore. With part number 1, we introduce about people and culture of Singapore and festival in Singapore. And part number 2, I want to introduce about famous place like Marina Bay Sands and Singapore Flyers. And part number 3, I introduce about travel plan. Now we move on to detail one by one. The firstly, introduction about Singapore. You can see on the map, Singapore is a small country in the Southeast Asia, like a diamond shape, yes. And Malaysia, Singapore is near Malaysia. Singapore is, as you know, Singapore is known as the Iceland nation of the line appliance with a symbol. You can see is a merlion with a lion head and fish body riding on the waves. With the merlion pistol image represent Singapore humble beginnings at a fishing village with a small country become a modern countries, and we need to have many things to study from Singapore. The question here is why small countries become a modern country in the world. We go to study Singapore people and culture in Singapore. Singapore is a multi-ethnic society, where is Chinese, Malay, and Indian tradition in Singapore. In Singapore, we can say that with 3 words is friendly, clean, and economical. In Singaporean are very friendly. Like when we travel to Singapore, we need to find out area to eat or something like that to buy. We can ask people in Singapore, and they are always very kind to help people to find out the exactly area we want to go. And on the pictures, when people have trouble, everyone around area can support to help him. And Singapore is cleanliness is a Singaporean personality trait. You know that Singapore is one of the 10 countries in the world is cleanliness. And through the picture, when we walk around on the street, we is very clear, and we cannot see the garbage thrown away, because at Singapore, when we throw away garbage, we have police to arrest you, and we need have payment a lot of money for police. That's why in Singapore is very cleanliness. The most important thing about Singapore to develop as it is today is nothing but thrift. Singapore is thrift money, time, space, and gray matter. Like at Singapore, you can exchange. You can exchange from old things to new things. Yes, have many stores to exchange. Now we move on to about festival in Singapore. In February, like beginning of years have many festival. Like on the picture is the Hindu festival in Thaipusam. The purpose of festival to pray for blessing and give thanks for God. In a Hindu festival, we can see many body piercing like this, and it's I imagine when the first time we see body piercing with strange stranger. And in April in Singapore, we have a food festival and a large space, and with a food festival we can try a lot of this is delicious, and annual to food festival in Singapore through in 24th August to 11th of September, and now is in April. We can try. We can have enough time to go to Singapore to attend in August. Besides that, in April have activity like Dragon Boat Festival on the river, and with this activity we have person in Singapore is become stronger and connect about the friendship and teamwork. In December, that's mean end of month have activity like Chokao Music Festival, and I like this activity. You can see the famous DJ and gather a lot of people to sing a song or dance with a large space. Is really excitement, and end of this year's it have a Merry Christmas and New Year Countdown Festival. Singapore, you know that is a famous country, have a firework performance in the world. So when you go to Singapore in end of years, we can don't forget to attend New Year Countdown. Now we move on to
okay, LeQuay, yes. I'm going to finish you there so we can move on to the speaking test.
Oh, yes.
Don't worry. There's only meant to be a small part. We're meant to see how much you can get through in such a small amount of time.
I need to stop share or not?
Yeah, you can stop sharing now.
Yes.
So I will give you some small feedback for the presentation before we move on to the speaking test. So I think you did very good, Quay. You did very good. You were very confident. You had lots of information, maybe too much information. There was lots of vocabulary, and you obviously memorized a lot as well. Very professional. Some minor errors in grammar, but overall very good. Teacher T, you can translate if you like.
Okay, I will translate to him. Rồi thì nhìn chung thì anh cũng nghe được là thầy muốn nói gì anh, mà em sẽ translate lại cho nó cụ thể. Thì thầy rất khen anh về cái việc là bài của anh rất là nhiều thông tin và từ vựng cũng rất là nâng cao. Đấy, nhưng mà tuy nhiên thì điều cần chú ý sẽ là nằm ở mục grammar. Đấy, cái điều mà em vẫn luôn luôn là cố gắng đi sửa cho anh càng nhiều nhất có thể là về vốn từ, là về cái cấu trúc của anh dần grammar. Yes. Sắp xếp lại cho nó hoàn chỉnh là được, vì anh có vốn nhiều từ vựng rất là tốt. Yes. Okay, yep, that's it.
Okay. Now, Quay, we are going to move on to the speaking test now. Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay, Quay, before we start, can you introduce yourself to me?
Yes, my full name is Levin Quý. Yes, I'm 30 years old. Yes, now I work for Japanese company, and I'm engineers from R&D team, research and development team. Yes, I like to study English, and I have passion to study and teach English for young children. And my purpose of life, I want to teach for young children to study English and speak English fluently. Yes, and connect and communicate with the foreigners confidently. Yes, that's all from me.
Good. Okay, let's move on to the questions. Quay, tell me about your hobbies.
Yes, my hobbies is running. Yes, I normally I run every day, and I have attend to a marathon, and the longest I can run about 21 kilometers. And running helped me a lot. The first about discipline because running just alone, and running helped me stronger, and helped me have a commitment for follow my purpose. Just running and studying English.
Good. Tell me, Quay, what is your favorite country to live in?
Famous countries, Singapore.
What is your favorite country?
Favorite country? Yes, I like to study and live in Singapore. Yes, because Singapore is like as my presentation is a modern country and have a famous beautiful view to visit and live. Yes.
Quay, what are your main goals for this year?
This year I beside to follow a project at my company, and I have the main goal in this year is reach to pass TOEIC test and reach about 700 points. Yes.
Good.
Yes.
Now tell me, Quay, what kind of music do you like?
Yes. I think it's baroque music, like I listen when I study and study and work baroque music. That's mean no lyric. Do you
No
know it?
music. Is it like background music?
Yes, yes,
Yes, like for relaxing and studying.
yes, yes, exactly.
Yes, it's good.
To improve
Yes.
focus. Yes.
Similar to in England, we call stuff lo-fi, which
Lo-fi.
is relaxing music in the background.
Yes.
Teacher T looks very like, no.
Like, let me see. Lo-fi, is it young people like lo-fi, right?
Lo Fi.
Lo-F-I, right? Lo-fi, right? Oh, like
So
without lyrics.
lo-fi can be lots of different types of music, but it's similar in the sense that it's in the background for relaxing.
Oh, yeah, I got it.
Okay. Now, Quay, tell me, what is the craziest thing you have ever done?
Crazy thing. Travel abroad with alone. Travel abroad alone. Never.
Yes, I did the same. I traveled to Vietnam.
I
And I
I,
traveled
I,
to
I
Cambodia.
remember when I study at university, the first time I go to Hoàn Kiếm Lake to catch up foreigners to study and to talk with foreigner. I'm so nervous, but I already tried, and
Yeah.
I feel excited.
It's hard because we are told not to talk to strangers.
Just
Yes, Westerners are not allowed to talk to strangers, so it can be hard. Now, tell me, Quay, are you a dreamer or a doer?
dreamer.
A doer. Are you a dreamer or are you somebody who does things?
That's may I confirm your question?
Yes,
you
I
asked
will
me.
explain it. So, are you somebody who sits around thinking of ideas, or do you like direct action? Do you like to go straight in without a plan?
Yes. I sometimes in my company I work always I have I need a plan to before to do project or anything, but normally followed by habit. I sometimes is I go directly to teach or work, and after that I realize some issues or problem. That's why I go back to make a plan. But the first rule is, but we need to follow the rules, make plan, and do this project and take action and do again until reach this target. Yes.
Quay, who inspires you the most?
Who inspire?
Yes, who inspires you the most?
I see a lot of famous person in the world to like Les Brown or Tony Robbins and Jim Rohns, and I always listen to motivation speech and some famous person to give me a motivation in life and motivation to work and motivation to in my life.
Good. Okay, so if you, Quay, were to start a business, what would that business be?
business. Currently, I work for a company, but in the future, and I want to move on to educational, like English, and like studying or the first study, and the second is teaching for children. Yes, or like this, something like this. But I work for educational for in English.
Do you think you could run your own English center?
Yes.
Yes, Teacher T, you may have to keep in contact with Wade. He could be your boss one day. Okay.
All right. Like
Now,
making networking, right? You
yes,
networking.
good,
right?
good
Yes.
networking.
Yeah.
Now, Quay, what is more important when it comes to your career? Salary or satisfaction?
In my opinion, is satisfaction.
Wait a second. Sorry. May I go out a little bit? Just a few minutes.
Yes, that's fine.
Keep going.
Yes, in my opinion, when I go to career, satisfied from customer, and in attitude is more important above than higher than salary, because when we have satisfied and attitudes good, we can get a salary after. Yes.
Good. Do you think social networking sites are changing our daily behavior?
Yes, I think so. Because now I have example when you have baby or young children, you can see when I was born, when I was young, I never have a social media like a mobile phone, but now young children use a mobile phone is every day. So how advantage when young children use mobile phone, they can learn a lot about not like not information, but besides that, disadvantage because I have a lot of information and not control based on age, like young or adults. That means young children can have a lot of information, but not controlled by it. That's for have activity is not good, and have a disadvantage for young children. I think so, and change about habit and personality.
Quay, what was your major?
My major is automobile technology, but
Why?
now
You continue.
but now I work for my company is a hard disk driver, but not related to my major. But but now I always when I study at the university, I know that I like English to the first for to find a better job. But when I get a better job, I think now I always have passion to study and help other people to study English. And the first is confident to speak with foreigner and to study knowledge in the world.
Same with me. I studied history and my master's degree was also in a different subject, but eventually I now teach English. So I studied my master's degree and then decided I wanted to teach English after my master's degree.
Yes.
So good. I studied work culture in Japan.
Yes.
Sorry, teacher. Mr. Legui has been done, right?
So we are just finishing now. That was the last question.
Okay. Yes.
So, I will give you some feedback, Quay, and then Teacher T will translate if
Yes.
needed. But overall, I have no doubts that you have passed level 3. You are very, very good at English.
Thank you.
Fluency is great, some good confidence, great vocabulary. You have good fluency. The only biggest mistakes I could notice was some minor grammatical mistakes. Some words, for example, would be missing their end, or they would miss their plurals, or there was some minor word loss. However, this is usual for many students of your level and many, students in Vietnam. Other than that, definitely very good.
Okay, thank you so much teacher. Alright, đấy thì nó cũng tương tự như cái comment ban nãy thôi. Đấy là vốn từ của anh tốt, có độ trôi chảy, nhưng mà vấn đề duy nhất vẫn là nằm ở phần ngữ pháp anh ạ. Thì anh cố gắng là kết hợp với cái việc học TOEIC của anh, em nghĩ là cái mức độ cái ngữ pháp của anh nó sẽ được cải thiện thôi. Yeah. Đó. Yes. Okay, so now teacher, we will go.
Well, before we go, can I talk to you in private about the grades as usual?
All right, of
And
course.
then-
Yeah. Wait a second. Yes. I will send Mr. Lê Quý, I will send you into the second room. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. All right, I'm here.
Okay, so yes, Quay was obviously the better student.
Yep.
In terms of totals, I would say Quay would be about
How?
1, 2. Let me do the maths.
Yeah.
Let me
okay,
do the
great.
maths quickly. So it's a bit, about 26, maybe a little bit higher. Does that sound good?
26 in 26 above 26.
I don't know what the grading scheme is. Nobody sent me
Ah.
it, so for this
Okay.
one.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
is 26 good or is 26 bad?
yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Do you know, is 26 good?
Let me see. I have to check the evaluation form. Yes. Okay, 26, right? Yeah. But
Yeah.
okay, let me see. So like what types of level do you evaluate Mr. Lê Quý, like B1 or B2 or A2?
I don't know what those are in for LAPO.
All right, but in terms of what you feel, so
I think he did very well. He could speak fluently.
yeah.
We
so
could we could have a conversation.
yeah, great.
So is A2 the better one?
A2, right?
Is that the best one? I don't know what the best one is.
Yeah, okay, thank you so much. Yeah.
So the only things he would need to improve upon is the accent and the
Accent?
grammar problems.
Accent and grammar, right?
Yeah.
So,
When it came to Jerry,
yeah.
because obviously I can only grade it by the evaluation forms I'm given.
Yeah.
Jerry, I don't probably like a 20,
20? Yes.
like a 19 or 20, something like that.
Yeah, okay.
I don't know if that's good or bad.
Yeah.
Because I don't have the, because normally when I marked university results, when I marked dissertations, I'm given like what the numbers mean.
Mhm.
Here I don't have what the numbers mean, so I don't know what is good and what is bad or what's expected.
Okay.
Jerry was okay. There's definitely better level 3 students. I'd say Jerry was just above level 2, so kind of the lower end of level 3.
Yes,
Do you agree?
You. I agree with you. Yes.
I don't know if 19 is too high because again, I don't have a scale.
Yeah. Okay. So what should she improve? What should she improve?
Grammar,
Fluency, right?
fluency, definitely.
Yeah, fluency.
Some at first she did very good at vocab, but towards the end her vocabulary started to show some flaws.
Mhm.
But I think grammar and fluency are her biggest weaknesses.
Yeah. Okay. I got your point. Yeah. Thank you so much, teacher.
Okay, so I will fill the evaluation form the best I can. If there is anything you do not agree with, tell
Yeah.
me,
Okay.
and we will look over it again.
Yeah. Thank you,
Okay.
teacher.
Do you live in Hanoi, Miss T?
Yeah. I'm living
Yes,
in it's very,
we should meet up for coffee.
yes, of course, of course. Yes.
I need to make more friends.
Yeah, okay. Yes. And I will invite another teacher to meet.
Yeah.
And yeah, okay. So I will send you into the main session with my student to take a picture, okay? Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, great. Yeah, let me see. Okay. Oh, hello.
Hi.
Yes. Okay.